it, there were actually they actually also were scheduled for NXT Halloween Havoc night too. So either that was their last match, or they're going to be using them on both brands, which I think would be smart and necessary. Even though they won the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic and the Tag Team titles in NXT once. They are very, very good. And I think they may have been a part of Chase University, which I think is an interesting gimmick in itself. Actually, they're from the Diamond Mine. When Roderick Strong was still with NXT, he was part of the Diamond Mine, as well as that manager that I don't know what they're doing with him now, but he was put with the Gunn brothers and MJF and All Ego Ethan Page in AEW. He was a part of the Diamond Mine too. So let's see how this match happens. Okay. What's interesting about the start of this match, actually about this entire match, is that at least 2 out of the 3 men in this, actually, all 4 men, I think, have legitimate wrestling backgrounds. So the smaller Creed brother is evenly matched with Chad Gable of Alpha Academy. They do a handshake, and finally, all Chad Gable does is a headlock. He turns it into the traditional drop toe hold to get him down with the front face lock. The Creed brother is countering that face lock by setting up a vertical suplex, but he's sitting down. Brother tags himself into the match, and now he takes the vertical suplex attempt. He does it himself. Perfect execution. Let's see. Brutus Creed. So that was Julius Creed who started off the match. Brutus Creed jumps in midair to counter, and then on his feet to counter the hip toss. Now Chad Gable tags in Otis into the match. Let's see what happens here. He goes around with a waist lock. Okay. I'll just continue talking. Okay. I don't even know if this is going to stay on YouTube, so let me just go. Okay, good. It's on here. So let me just continue the video. Okay, y'all can't see it, but I think I can. Alright. Let me just continue this. Let me just go live again. Hello. Welcome back to the Daniel Vaillant Show in conjunction with Walking Down That Aisle. And YouTube had crashed, so what I just did won't be, you can't see it, but I'm glad I'm recording this so that y'all can hear what my video was about the first time. And I was talking about Creed Brothers versus Alpha Academy, and how they physically matched the Julius Creed and Chad Gable are, to the point that it took them, neither one of them could get an advantage, so they shook hands, and then Chad Gable did a side headlock, which is how he should have started the match, and he ended it with a drop toe hold, and all these great things were happening. Finally saw the need to tag in Chad. When Chad Gable was put in a front face lock and a delayed vertical suplex by Julius Creed, Brodus Creed tagged himself in and finished the vertical suplex. And then when he couldn't do a hip toss on and connect the hip toss couldn't execute the hip toss on Brodus Creed, he realized the need to tag in Otis. So at this point of the match, Otis was being put in a waist lock, so he gets out of it by turning sideways and throwing Brodus off of him, gets him in the corner. Before the referee could even get in the middle of them, Brodus turned around to get out of it. Get back into the middle, it actually didn't even do a full lockup. Otis pushed him down, and he went straight out on the mat. So he gets pulled back up by the hair by Otis. It gets pushed into the corner, does Otis. And he runs to do an avalanche-like maneuver on Brodus. Brodus moves away. So he gets hit. He does, like Ricochet did earlier, into the corner. He hit his chest, turns around, and while he's turning around, Brodus climbs the middle ropes, jumps over it with an axe handle. Perfect execution, but only knocks Otis down to a knee. Let's see what happens here. This time, the Irish whip, he hits the corner of the ropes with his back. His back double clothesline. Didn't tag in Chad Gable. I don't know what Chad Gable's climbing the ropes for. Jumps over Otis to do a double clothesline of his own, and they both go for T-bone suplex, synchronized, perfect execution by both men. So their old lady on the outside, Creed Brothers lady on the outside, starts talking to them about what they need to do next. And that is what I've always loved about, quote, managers. Whether it's a full-time manager or a part-time manager, I always loved that. That's why, by the way, if and when I'm able to train to be a commentator, I'm also going to have a manager's license so that I can do some talking for my men while I'm also doing some commentary for the rest of the broadcast. I think it's very important to do both duties because I'm missing a kidney, and I got a bad neck and a bad back, so I can't, even if I was able to get in the ring, I can't. Because of those three things. But I recently found out, by the way, that you can be a commentator and be a manager also. Just that you can't be by the ringside, so you have to But it's perfect because you are by the ring when you're a commentator. So that's what I like about doing that. I come back from a commercial break, and Brodus Creed has got Chad Gable in an armbar to stop Chad Gable from making the tag. He puts him against the ropes with an Irish whip of his own. Chad Gable ducks the clothesline, comes back, grabs his ankle for an ankle lock. He rolls into the ankle lock. Let's see what happens here. Roll up by Brodus, only gets 2 count. Catches Chad Gable, puts him on his shoulders, straight down. I'm not even sure what that maneuver is called. 1, 2, looks like kick out, left shoulder up by Chad Gable. That actually was a sigh of relief for Maxine. She thought he was about to get pinned. See what happens next. Okay, Chad Gable goes around Brodus. Oh, he's stronger than he looks, Chad Gable. When he went for a waist lock, he ends up doing the Chaos Theory, which is a roll-up, release vertical suplex. First made popular by retired British wrestler Douglas, actually forgot his last name. He was partners with Nick Aldis. He gets tagged into Otis, goes straight through both of their double tag team maneuvers of a clothesline. He goes straight through them, then a double clothesline of his own. I think he does both of them get a body slam or I don't know what else they call it, but a body slam is a perfect word for it. Let's see. Picks up, body slam or scoop slam, that's what it is. Another scoop slam. Short arm clothesline to Julius Creed. Runs into him this time, connects the avalanche maneuver. This is what he does, reminds me of what King Kong Bundy used to do back in the old days. Goes for the caterpillar, connects the elbow, hooks the wrong leg, 2, left shoulder up. Say it's the wrong leg because he could have put his left leg across the ring ropes. That's why he always hooked the left leg. But they're a babyface team, so Julius put his left shoulder up to legally break the count. Looks like his version of the World's Strongest Slam, but Julius Creed jumps over him, goes for the Harley Race-like high knee, to quote Jim Ross, tags in Brodus, double axe handle over Otis, shooting star press, standing up by Julius, moonsault by Brodus, standing up, 2, saved by Chad Gable, ducks the clothesline by Julius, crossbody presses Julius over the top rope. Now let's see what happens here. Ducks the clothesline attempt, runs into a double clothesline by himself, and Otis does another attempt. 3 attempts, doesn't get anywhere with Otis. Let's see what he does next. Roll through, goes to the middle rope, gets caught by Otis. Strongest slam. 1, looks like 2. Whoa, a 450 splash by Julius Creed. Sorry for saying Clay earlier. Julius Creed does a 450 splash to break it up. Moonsault from the top rope by Chad Gable onto Julius. I don't think he realized that was more